This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham. And look at us looking so festive on the set of FYI this morning, Robbie.
Yes, we are.
We pulled out our Christmas sweaters, even your guest today, too. Who have you got today?
My guest today is Beat. Welcome back, Beat.
Well, it's always an honor to come and listen to you, sir.
It's this time of year to talk about the Santa Claus parade. Thanks for taking your time to talk with me today.
Thank you very much. That Santa Claus parade has been around an awful long time here in Smith Falls.
What is the date for our Smith Falls Santa Claus parade?
It's always the second Saturday in December. That's our established time, so we don't compete with the other ones. And it leaves the community center at 5 o'clock on December the 14th, Saturday.
What's the theme this year?
Well, we have a lot of sports in the area, so this year we said this theme is winter sports. So you can dress up as skiers or hockey players, or it doesn't matter, pickleball, whatever you want to be, you can do.
What is the parade route this year?
Okay, the parade route, same as it was last year. We form up at the arena. We leave Lansdowne and we go up Elmsley Street to the corner there of Beckwith. We turn on Beckwith and then it's straight down Beckwith Street, over the bridges, out Brockville Street to Settlers Ridge Mall. That's where we end up.
How many floats are there in our parade every year?
It's been growing lately. It seems to be the nightshirt parade we've switched to a few years back, and which is this theme that it's a lot easier to have a float with lights and everything put on it, and it looks a lot better at night. And we probably have, I'm going to say they average between 50 and 70 every year. There seems to be a lot of activity. We've had a lot of phone calls this year, so we really think that it could be a very big parade this year.
If you want to put a float in the parade, how do you do that?
Well, we're getting pretty close now. It's only a little week away Saturday, so what we'll do is you give the Legion a phone call and say you're entering a float, but they don't have to do that. They can show up on float day. We have a registration area there. And all they have to do is come to the registration area. They sign in. The new instructions that we have this day and age, you have to have, if you're driving a vehicle or any of that sort of thing, a tractor or whatever, you got to have liability insurance. And we have you sign a waiver, and we form up there, and that's all there is to it. So then we get your information for the following year, and we send you out an email and an invitation that you know when it is and what's going on the next year as we get into, say, October or November.
The floats will be judged and some will receive awards. What will the float be judged on?
Well, there's 5 of them, and I'll try to remember all 5, Robbie. I'm not quite sure I will, but there's a best commercial float with all the businesses that are entering. There's a best non-commercial. There's a best theme float, which is judged by how you fit into the sports information and stuff. I think that's about that. That's the 3 top ones, and there's 2 other ones, but I can't remember. No, there was some controversy about that, and we got away with that. So, so we pick another 2 floats that are very good, and they all get plaques that identify Smith Falls Best Commercial Float in 2024 and present them to the owners.
How long the parade end at Central Ridge? We are there activities going there?
Yeah, as we well know, the Samir Group does a lot for Smith Falls, and they always have some things there. The last 2 years, they've actually had live reindeer there that you can see they have, and there's usually other things going on, and usually Santa gets off his float, wanders around there, and so you'll have a chance if you're at the mall to get up close and personal with Santa Claus.
How long have you been involved with organizing our Santa Claus parade?
Well, it's been so long, Robbie. I can't tell you the number of years, but I know that it's at least 10 years or more. So, and as you well know, the Legion in Smith Falls puts the parade on every year, and they've been putting most of the parades on in the summertime or wintertime for as long as I can remember. When I was a young kid, they were doing the parades back then too. So, it's been over 10 years for me with the Santa Claus parade.
What is one of your favorite memories of our Santa Claus parade?
Well, this is a plug. This is really a plug because years ago, Kojiko stopped broadcasting for those that couldn't make it out if they were stuck in at home. And so working with you and Kathy is one of my highlights.
You will be able to see the parade here on Kojiko. Kathy and I will be there. If you see us, say Merry Christmas.
Well, usually after I form the parade up and I get it out there, all the 45 floats put out on the route, I have a golf course, or a golf cart, excuse me, not a golf course, a golf cart, and I get on that and I usually patrol up and down the parade route, and so I'll drive right by and drive up and talk to you guys.
We want to thank you for helping to organizing our Smith Falls Santa Claus parade again this year. Thank you, B, for joining us to talk about it. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. But it's not just me. There's a lot of guys and gals that come out and some other organizations that have a big part in it. Example, the Four Wheelers Club. They help form everything up. They help keep people back. There's other people involved in it, and quite a few members of the Legion are involved as well. So I'm glad to come here every year to talk to you.
Well, it's one of our favorite memories too, eh, Robbie? Since we started emceeing the parade here and it's being telecasted on Kojiko, it's one of our favorite things to do, eh, Rob? We talk about it every year, and I'm not allowed to get laryngitis.
Well, I just hope we don't have the weather we had a few years ago.
Oh, my goodness.
It was pouring rain and freezing and cold, and so we'll take anything. And the parade goes on no matter
We
what.
were uptown. Us soaked.
Yeah, soaked. We were soaked. Yes,
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we've had freezing cold. We've had snow. We've had just our jean jackets on. It's been
Yeah.
warm enough out, but yeah, we remember the ones in the rain.
Oh, they
Yeah.
stand out for sure.
Absolutely.
And it went on, and we still had a big turnout
Yeah,
for that.
We
Like
did.
it was
We really did.
It was
yeah.
amazing, eh?
People don't want to miss their Santa Claus parade.
Well, no, and the streets are lined all the way to the arena, right to here, and
Yeah.
you can hardly believe that people be out in the rain watching Santa
Yeah, and a
Claus
few years
parade.
ago, they extended it out to Settlers Ridge Mall
Yeah.
because it used to just go to the Legion. So
Yeah,
the
well,
streets were
in
pretty
between
packed.
there, we went to the Kinsman building in Lower Reach Park,
Yes,
the
that's
pavilion,
right, too.
and we took it down Jasper Avenue instead of out Brockville Street, which relieved some of the traffic issues. But again, with our friends at the Samir Group, and I don't work for them, so I'm not plugging them because of that, but Chris has done so much.
They're good
And
people.
it's a lot of bigger spot that we can put other things on out here at the Settlers Ridge Mall. It works good for everybody involved.
And I understand there's lots going on during the day before the parade downtown as well too. I think there's horse and wagon rides, and
Yeah.
there's things going on at the bandstand in the town square. So join us that day. It's going to be a great day. December 14th. December 14th. It's one of our favorite days of the year, eh, Rob? Now, Beep, you do bingo here at Kojiko too every Monday night. You're here.
Kinsman Bingo have been operating in Smith Falls for over 30 years. Like it has been, and we were in the old studio when it was in where M&M Grocery and them were, and we partnered with Kojiko back then to have that. Actually, it was the Smith Falls Settlers Junior B hockey team that had it. And when that team folded, they offered it to us, and we make money to donate to the community, and this is one of our big fundraisers. So every second Monday, 5:30 till 6:30, we're giving presently out $1,500 in prizes every week. And the good thing about it, it reaches out to the community around us. It's also live in Brockville, Perth, Kempville, and Smith Falls. So there's the 4 locations that actually get the bingo program. So it does a lot. And with that, it helps us donate to the community. As one of the main ones we've worked on in the last year or so is the MRI for the hospital. We pledged $60,000 to them to donate. We $20,000 a year ago. We've donated $20,000 this year, and we have a pledge for $20,000 for next year. So any money we raise here goes back to the community. We give out bursaries to students. We support Crime Stoppers with Big Brothers, Special Olympics. All the major requirements in Smith Falls we kind of help look after.
Oh, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. And the Legion too, Chase the Ace just got started.
Didn't go very long the last time. I
No,
only
it
went
didn't.
the first 10 cards. Now that's not the record. It went one draw in 3 cards. They were
my.
lucky enough. Somebody picked in the 3rd card, picked out of 52, found that ace. But so we redone that, and the license is up. Our first draw is a week from tomorrow. Will be our first draw. Tickets are
December
out for
10th.
sale. We have some
December 11th.
merchants that help us out to sell tickets. They're at Special Greetings on Russell Street. Impression Printing over here, the E-Boys on Abbott Street. If you want to go out to get a nice breakfast, go out to the Hawk's Nest. They have tickets out there for sale. And one of our great salespeople have just closed their business.
Retired.
Smith's Shoes is retired, and a big shout out to Cy Wells, who helped out the Legion. He also sells apparel there, hats and other things as well. So we thank Cy for all his contribution to the Legion over the last number of years.
Yes, congratulations for his retirement too.
Right.
For sure. So once again, Rob, what's the date of our parade, the Santa Claus parade?
Saturday the 14th.
That's right. We'll be right out here in the front of the building, 270 Brockville Street, watching the parade go by. But we look forward to it every year, and let's hope for good weather.
Well, if I have time, I'll swing through Tim Hortons before I come here and bring you a hot chocolate.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Excellent. Merry Christmas, Beep. Thanks
Say-
again, Robbie.
You're
Merry
very welcome.
Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas, girls and boys.